I'm doing some repotting of my desert roses before we get into full spring. So I just thought I would actually share how I do this. So a lot of the soil that's in here now is quite old. So I'm going to keep the same pot because a lot of these don't need to be upsized. You can see here that taking it out, that there is obviously all the new growth. But the root system isn't really huge. So, and you can actually see here a spot right there where there's been some damage. I would say that's a chemical burn. It's not soft, it's nice and solid, so it has actually healed itself up. Whereas, this is one of my big ones. So, bear with me, it's going to be a bit harder to pull out. Oh, there we go. This one's one of my bigger ones, so this one's a few years old. So just leaning off to the side so that I can get a lot of soil off while it's over the ground. But it's more of a freshen up of the soil so that it's actually getting what it needs out of the soil. So very easily done. You can see again all that new regrowth down below, but coming into spring after being dormant, this guy's going to want a lot more goodness out of the soil. So that's why I'm doing this. The lighting's actually kind of terrible, so sorry about that. But yes, so this one I think I'll just repot it into here. So it is actually quite a wide pot, but you can sort of see that once this guy gets in there, it's probably well suited for it. So these little bits and pieces hanging around here, these actually can be chopped off if you want them to be chopped off. Some people like to leave them, others like to actually remove them. Now, if you do remove them, I recommend using a bit of cinnamon and just placing it over the part where you've made a cut. Or if you've actually taken this out of its pot and you're having a bit of a, you're running your fingers along it and you notice that you've damaged one of the roots, again, grab your cinnamon and just pop it over where you've caused that little bit of damage, and that will be fine. So some people like to leave their desert roses out and let them dry out before repotting them, but I'm not making any major cuts on these or anything like that, so I'm not going to bother putting these hanging up somewhere to dry out because it's not needed, and I haven't needed to do it in the past unless I've made a large cut or caused a large section of damage. So anyway, I'll finish the video before I fiddle again, but yeah, basically I'll be sticking this back in its pot and putting the fresh soil in, and that will be repotted for this coming spring and summertime. So I've got some soil already in here, already in the pot, probably filled to about here. So what I would do, I'll grab this. What I would do is line this up here, and I can sort of see roughly whereabouts it's going to fill to. Now, I'm pretty happy with where that's going to go to. It's going to reveal some of this new tissue here, and the roots are going to get their chance to continue growing in the warmer weather that we're coming into. So that's pretty much how I do it. I like to leave new material of the cortex showing. Now, the other thing I will say is that that section is actually going to be, it can get sunburnt. So any new section like this on any of the desert roses can get sunburnt. So if you're putting these directly into the sun afterwards, think about where they're going to go. You probably want to only expose that to morning sun for a couple of weeks until it has adjusted, and then you can start putting it out into normal. For me here, they're actually just going straight back into the hothouse. I'm not moving these younger ones fully out into normal weather yet, because I'm waiting for it to, like, we're still technically in winter, but the weather actually feels like we're starting in spring. So, but anyway, I've tagged it. This one's called Elegance. Can't remember what colour it's meant to be. I'm thinking it may have been a purple one. But anyway, if these videos are helping you guys out, or you're just enjoying them, just give a like, give some sort of reaction, not the angry one, just so that I know that you've watched it and you actually enjoy it, just so that I know that making these videos are good for everyone and not just me dawdling on the video. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, please give a like, and yeah, I hope you're enjoying the videos. Bye everyone.